Hmm. All right. Let's see how this whole invasion thing works on twitch.tv. Let's see. Uh-huh. What does that do? Let's huh? What the hell? Hello?
On every visit.
Whoa.
Your call. Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, who is this?
It doesn't tell you?
No, I know who it is. Just tell me who is this?
Oh. Yes, hello. It is me, Cafe Feco, the alpaca butler VTuber. Nice to meet you. I have successfully invaded your stream, question mark? I
You
guess.
did. Can
Wow.
I ask you a question?
Okay.
What is your
Sure.
biggest weakness?
Um I am too much of an alpaca. Next question.
I don't have any more questions. I just wanted to know what your biggest weakness was. You're too much of an alpaca? That's like saying I'm too perfect. That's not real. Give me a real weakness.
Mm,
I reject your answer.
my weakness, my biggest weakness is fire type. I'm weak to fire attacks.
Most people are, and so are animals.
No, not
People are
fire
also
type
weak to
animals.
every other type as well.
Not if you're a rock. What if you're a rock person?
Mm, there's no such thing as rock people. That's silly.
Well, maybe not on the moon.
We don't. We live in reality here. We don't live in fantasy land.
Aw, I hate that. Uh, hmm. Okay. But, okay, my real biggest weakness is.
Mm-hmm.
Can I name more than one?
Sure.
I think I'm too nice.
Too nice. How's that a weakness?
Well, because it makes you do things that you don't really want to do, but you do them anyways to make people happy.
Like what?
So I'm the engineer of my own demise by always sacrificing myself for others.
Can you give an example?
Mm, yeah. My dad is dying, and I have
Aw.
agreed to become his full-time nurse instead of pursuing a career.
Oh, that is really bad.
Yeah. But hey,
Well, hiring a full-time caretaker is really expensive. Don't they have like safety nets where you're from?
yeah, there's insurance, but like we could probably get someone to do that full-time caretaker kind of deal, but
Mm-hmm.
then if I were to get a job that involves me going like outside for 8 hours a day, I would be like thinking, man, what if that full-time caretaker is doing terrible things to my to my sickly dad? And what if that full-time caretaker is going through my room and digging through my deepest, darkest secrets? So I'm like, nah, I don't want
That
none of
sounds
that.
like subjective paranoia though. There's no
Uh,
guarantee that will happen.
Also, yeah, but
It
there's
can
also
happen.
no guarantee that it won't happen. Yeah. So why
Yeah, but the
take the
guarantee
risk?
that it won't happen is higher than the guarantee that it will happen.
Well, we don't know about that, but at the end of the day,
You don't know about that?
I'm gonna feel much more comfortable just doing it myself. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
It regardless of what could or couldn't happen, it is making me it makes me feel uncomfortable. Like just thinking about that situation. Like I played through that situation in my head, and I came to the conclusion that my desired outcome would be to just do it myself.
If it were me, I would not do that. But I guess I get what your point is now. Being too
Also,
nice.
also, I think
Yeah.
the way it works is if I agree to be the full time caretaker, then I get the quote unquote salary of the caretaker from the insurance. Is what I think. I haven't.
Oh.
I haven't really looked into that properly yet. I have to make some phone calls, but
Yeah.
I think it. could work that way. I've heard things like that before.
Oh.
So yeah.
Are they banishing their own card? You absolute buffoon! Oh, sorry. You were saying?
I was just wondering what actually showed up on like your side when I like knocked on your stream. Like what exactly happened?
A panel just popped out.
Ah. The hell? Like a Skype call or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
That is what the hell? That's messed up. So they also like give
That's
me the
pretty
option
silly.
to like so apparently you're supposed to prepare for this kind of thing. So you're like supposed to take a browser source that you like put on your screen, and it only becomes active once someone like invades your stream. And now basically I have like a window that says the dual logs on my stream, and that's like supposed
How do
to
you do
represent you.
that?
Oh yeah, well you just go into your Twitch settings, and then at the on the left side it should say stream together. And at the top there's like a button that says, oh yeah, here's how you prepare for this. Take this browser source and put it up somewhere.
I don't want to do that. That sounds like a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's like
What?
yeah, I don't know. Like there's something wrong with the audio, I think. Like I can hear like reverb and stuff. And it's like opening it's so this is actually kind of crazy. Basically there's like a there's like a Discord voice chat open in a separate browser window right now, and through that I guess I can hear you. I guess, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically like a Discord call is happening.
That is so strange. The audio quality is not good though, I gotta say.
Is it not? It sounds fine to me.
Really? I don't know. I can hear it twice for some reason.
Well, it's probably because you have my thing open. My stream
No.
open,
I mean, I do have your stream open, but it's muted.
Oh, that's weird that you can hear me twice then. Because I only hear you once.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. What the hell is that card?
Apparently, I can also share my webcam with you, but I'm like scared of pressing that button.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
That's probably not a good idea.
So, probably someone should probably make a Twitter thread about that for all the VTubers, what they shouldn't press on this silly little thing before they dox themselves. Not me though. I'm not the guide writing kind of person. Nobody listens to me anyways, so.
Me either. I hate writing.
But isn't that kind of your job?
I hate writing guides, I mean.
I remember.
I'm fine writing other stuff.
Oh, I see.
Wait, how come I can't attack?
Back in the days when I was like 12 or something and just introduced to the internet, I actually did something that I was very proud of in terms of guide writing. I went on an internet website called cheats.de, which was like just a website dedicated for like sharing tips and cheats for like video games. And what I did is I was like really into Paper Mario Thousand Year Door for the GameCube. So I would just write down the name of every single badge that you could get in that game. And yeah, that's it. That was my guide. I didn't tell anyone where to get every single badge because like that was like too much work. I just listed. I just basically uploaded a list of every single badge, and some people really appreciated that. And you could also make comments on the guides, and what someone said, "Hey, that's a nice guide. That's a nice list. But how about you tell people where to get these badges?" I'm like, no. But still, I was pretty proud of myself.
Wow. I mean, I did guides too in the early days. That's why I don't hate them. Wow, that's crazy. I wish I was a guide writer.
It's probably not a very well-paid position.
No, guides are actually like a really good way to get noticed on YouTube.
I guess that's true.
Heck ton of search traffic.
But I'm more thinking along the lines of guides on like websites, you know, the guides that like actual journalists apparently write. So like I got in contact with someone the other day about a job like that, and they were like, I was like, okay, I'll write like articles for your website, for your internet news website, for $20 an hour, and they were like, yeah, sure. If you can write 30 guides in 1 hour, then sure, you can make $20 in an hour.
That's because of ChatGPT.
Yeah, pretty much. And I assume that like these like big websites like IGN, they have like kind of cornered the like guide market. So I'm assuming, and they're all like really bad, right? These guides that they put on these websites. So I'm assuming that is also not very well paid. Really makes you wonder, why don't they just make, you know, YouTube guides instead? It's probably too much work. Probably don't want to.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. I mean, I don't know anything about like the guide written side of that stuff, but I do know that video guides are still good.
True.
Because people don't like AI videos, but they can't really tell if something's AI written, you know?
That's true, yeah, I guess. Alright. So that was a nice little experiment. I will leave you to your exciting Yu-Gi-Oh stream, and I'll see if I can invade someone else. Toodles, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Let's see. Go to cafe. I am a guest star. Okay, that's just anti-meta.
Let's see. Wait, did I have it open? No, I didn't have it open. No. Okay. Alright. Let's see what happens if I press this button. Wait, stream to get... Oh, okay. You can't see it right now, but... Wait, what if I... Oh, it works through... Oh, okay. Let's see.
It does make me feel happy.
What do they mean by that?
Yeah.
I've got a brilliant one.
Wait a second.
Oh my god, guess what?
Wait. This is kind of cool. Wait.
Aw, we love you too, Bun. We love you too.
Huh?
Wait, funny, I was so lazy. I would go through.
That one wasn't even that witty, though.
Wait, so apparently I can also just invite viewers to come on my stream. Wait. That is actually kind of cool. I can invite viewers to come on my stream, and what the hell?
Becca wants to collaborate. Preview.
Who?
It's the Twitch function.
Oh, Fecco. Okay.
Open stream together. What does that even mean? Don't click share webcam. Don't click on share webcam.
Oh.
I have gained a soul.
Hello?
Hello. Can you
Oh! What the hell? Yeah, I can hear you. Wait. Wait. I could hear myself on your stream.
I don't know if we're co-hosts.
Can you hear me? Can you say something? Okay. So I can hear myself.
Our friendship. We will smite our enemies.
Oh, could I? No, never mind. Hello?
Oh, is he not dead?
He is. You're hearing a goblin above us.
I've acquired shoes.
Very nice. Shiz.
Jeez.
And a better shield.
Wait, let me try again. Sure.
Oh man, this is so confusing.
I've got
I'll
some
take
ale.
those. I'll take those.
Okay, here you go.
And the boots. Oh, thank you for the campfire too.
No problem. Oh, let's see. Accept. Sure.
I also have a campfire.
Ah. Aha! Hello?
Getting
Ah.
started. Use my.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
How's it going, Pecco?
+1 true physical damage.
So I can't hear you on your stream, but I can't hear you in the stream together window. I think you have to select the correct microphone.
I think you have to select the correct microphone. Well, yeah, my microphone. Google doesn't have microphone permission at the moment.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. No, I'll just listen in through your stream then, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's understandable. No, I'll just listen in through your stream. Then it's fine.
Okay, so
How's it going,
basically,
Pecco?
it's going, you know, just
Okay, so basically,
chilling and
it's
trying to
going,
figure this
you know,
out.
Just chilling and trying to figure this out.
Wait, what happens if I press this button? No. Oh, it just opens that. Okay. So apparently, what you can also do is,
Apparently,
It released a skeleton.
Yeah, don't bother. Run away. Run away. Run away.
you can add a browser source on your stream, and that will basically effectively
add a browser source on your stream.
put up
that will
your
basically
webcam on
put
I'll
up
close the door. Don't
your
worry.
webcam
my stream.
on
There you go. This is Skeleton Champion.
my
That's why.
stream. Interesting. Yeah, I can definitely workshop this with you a little later, Pecco.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just role playing as a Red Phantom from Dark Souls, invading
I'm not
people's
gonna die.
stream.
I
Now I'm
opened
just
this gold
role-playing as
chest
a
to a light.
Red Phantom from
No.
Dark Souls, invading
But I
people's
don't
stream.
unlock it.
Real talk though, this is such a stupid feature.
Jeez,
This is such a stupid feature. Yeah, I don't see what the point of the feature is, to be honest. I guess you can share screen, like maybe for speedrunning or something.
Okay, so the thing that is actually pretty cool that I saw earlier is
The thing that is
you can invite
cool that I saw
viewers
earlier
to your
is
stream. Like any viewer, not just streamers.
viewers to your
Just dash like
like any viewer, not just streamers. Right. So then you could potentially, like, if you're playing with somebody and you want to show their POV and your POV at the same time, you could do that, right?
Yeah. I could share my screen
Basically,
right
like
now.
Right now, right?
Yeah,
Snackeyes not streaming, but I could share Snackeyes
Share
POV.
my screen right
have 9 golden skull tokens.
I'm not doing that
Ooh,
though.
that's really good. We gotta extract with that. Yeah, Snackeye, I think the new Twitch feature will let us do that because basically you can knock and ask to collab, and then I can just host your screen, and then
I
I
didn't
would be
know
able to
that.
show your screen.
Can you still hear me?
Interesting.
So, people were here, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, people were over here. They killed
Oh.
goblins and moved south and opened the door.
So
Oh, we didn't hear them.
so if you can just invite any viewer to like join this voice call that effectively runs through the browser, right? You could do a call-in show, probably. Kind of deal.
Jump to this coffin
That's
and
true,
jump
that's
over
true.
here.
What the hell? Where'd they go? I went this way.
Definitely rushing. Drinking my pot just in case.
They fought. Look, the heal's been used up. What the hell? They must have ran
Oh,
this
wait.
way. Oh, wait. What the hell? Oh, I fell. Oopsie. Let me come back up. very strange. Wait. I think I heard them in the center.
Got it. You see him?
No, not at the moment.
Alright, I'm gonna stop bothering you. Good luck with your Duck and Drucker. I'm gonna stop bothering you. Good luck with your Duck and Drucker.
Thank you, Fecko, and no worries.
Take care, Fecko.
Take care, Fecko.
This is... Oh, this is silly. That's kind of funny. Wait, did I close my... I did close my Twitch chat. I've been wondering why nobody's saying anything, but it turns out I don't even have the chat open right now. Okay, Fecko doing the new Twitch Covenant. Oh, the new Oh, I get it. Okay, hello Jupiter Spider, hello Zaki Boys, hello Amar G. Locke's voice is echoing. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to fix that. Just destroy your cam, easy. Hello Chris Glass. Nice screen. I enjoy watching you for 3 hours. No, you don't. Hello, Anon. Fecko doing the new Twitch Covenant and 100% viewer invasions. Okay. So, wait, hey, Naval Enthusiast, thank you for the Twitch Prime 3 minutes ago. Much appreciated. Wow. I'm just sitting here talking and you're like, giving me money. Cool. Thank you. Hi, Fecko. Have a nice weekday. Thank you. You too. Hello, Fecko. What you doing? Don't answer. I don't have a sound on anyway. Viewers annoying you, call them and ask them to explain themselves. Ultimate power play. I like that idea. That's kind of funny. Hot tub Guna call in Swen. Ooh, you know what? Should we try it out right now? I'm gonna invite you all. I'm inviting you all to come on and let's see. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Anyone? No, I'll limit it to followers for now. Oh, you can make it so that they only can use audio. And okay, I have no idea how this works. No, I mean, I have no idea how it works either. We're figuring it out together right now. Isn't this exciting? Okay. Let's press the button. Okay. So you should have a button in chat right now, which basically lets you enter a voice call in the browser with me. It's like a Discord voice call, but in your browser. So you can come on and talk to me on stream. Phone verified required? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a thing. Why don't you have a... Oh, hey, wait. Anon is in here. Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Hello? Can you hear me? Wait. Okay. I can see you in the voice chat now. Oh, you're in the previews though. What does push mean? Push where? Oh, wait. So I have to like press the button three times. Well, hello?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it pops out with a different screen. Yeah, because it pops out with a different screen. This is trippy. I get okay. Well, at least there's enough safeguards that it doesn't just let people invade, and then you're just like, are they in?
Yeah.
Like, so okay, this is safer than I had feared, because it seemed like you just have like this just massive.
Okay, but why can't I hear you twice? That is weird. Well, that must be something that's on my side though, because it was like that with the Dualogs too. It wasn't like that with Yad Smoogie though, but he didn't manage to activate his microphone in the voice call. Huh. Wait. I think I'm doing something wrong. Can you say something really quickly, Anon?
Hello? Oh,
Hello.
okay. It auto-muted?
It did?
Auto-mute?
Oh,
I
maybe...
had to press the button. I had to press the mic button. So.
Oh, maybe it did that because I put your volume on like 0%.
$5 that I'm going live as a guest. Oh, interesting. Can only be sent every 4 hours.
What?
Sorry, I've never seen this UI. So.
Me neither. Honestly, this is all new to me. I'm just. Oh shoot! Wait, I just closed the window. Why can I still hear you? What? What is this?
Limit on 6 people that can invade?
Oh, wait. Huh? What is going on? Where is your audio coming from right now? You can hear me, right?
Yeah. Oh god, you can have webcam things too. Oh no.
Yeah, but I turned that off. I made it so that it's audio only.
If you were plugged into your phone or something, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, if you were doing like one of the touring IRL streams, that would be really cool.
Oh.
Now that I think about it.
That would be cool.
You could like, imagine you're both like touring, like you're going overseas or something. You're touring a city or something, and you somebody who's also in the same city. You just like, oh, that would be trippy.
Oh. I think I know what's happening. I think I know now why I can hear you twice.
Settings?
Hello? Okay, so the way it works is no, I can hear you. I can hear you. Oh, I guess you can't hear me though. Oh! Okay, wait. No, I can hear you. Wait.
Hello? Huh? It doesn't say I have audio. It's there's like a hello. Oh, wait, hold on. That was weird. Now the settings button has a red exclamation point, but it doesn't tell me why. So nameplate settings. Here we go. You can just turn it off.
Wait, this is so weird. Oh, okay. I joined back in. Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
What? This is so... This is so dumb. It's really complicated to explain this to you right now. Okay, but so what happened is I closed the window that like functions as a Discord voice chat, right? And so you couldn't hear me anymore. But there is a browser source that they give you so that your voice and your webcam shows up on my stream, right? But that one also transmits your voice, and that's why I could hear your voice twice, because it was in the browser source, but also in the Discord, which runs through the browser. This is so stupid. Oh my god.
This seems like something they threw together and are just trying to figure out now.
Yeah, this is so dumb. So, for anyone else, is there a button that lets you join the stream? I think it's still there, right? So anyone.
Yeah, it's where it's like normally where there is like polls and stuff like that. The little drop down. So that's where you click it, and then it like closes the stream you're watching, and then opens up a separate like menu that is brand new.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any follower or subscriber could like click that button right now and join this quote-unquote voice call.
So will it show the... Oh gosh, you can change your nameplate size too.
What? Really? There's also an option to like enable the webcam. So if someone was like really brave.
Well, well, what I was saying is that would be really cool if you were doing like a live stream tour thing and you wanted to like, like meet up in the same town.
Uh-huh.
That would actually be pretty cool because then you could basically both like you're both kind of lost. I guess you could use Google Maps, but like but if you didn't use Google Maps and you're trying to go completely blind, there we go. Kind of like a hide and seek.
Anon, I'm sorry, I'm not meeting up with you. I'm not letting you kill me.
No. I was gonna get another one.
Not this time. Yeah, but go ahead.
I was just saying that would be a fun idea. Anyway, I don't know the actual use case why they were like, no, this is a good idea. Let's do this. Let's add it. People want this clearly.
Do you know these like old call-in shows that they would have on TV, like these radio shows and stuff?
Are you talking about like the local access channels and stuff like that, which would happen? Or are you talking like?
I guess
in
we
the
don't.
US at least there was what would they call them? Like public access. Hold on. I think that's what they call them, public access television. Yeah. That was a thing, definitely in like it was more popular in the 80s, but they still existed in the 90s, and I guess technically they still exist. You can find some really funny stuff from those actually, because
Yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, wait.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, did Matt Treno ever show you some of like the public access TV, like Insanity?
I think so, but that's been a while ago. But I can tell you a story that like from the German call-in show. So there was like this guy called actually I forgot his name. But there was like this really famous call-in show that anyone could call into. It would run in the middle of the night, and basically the guy would be like a pseudo therapist. He would just sit there and listen and try to give you advice, and sometimes he would give the people pep talk. Like if you had a really nasty breakup, you could call there, pour your heart out, and he would be like, "Oh man, that's rough," and so on and so forth. But that was like running on German late night TV for years. Like he was like pretty famous. Everybody, if you ask a German about him, they will be like, "Oh yeah, I know this guy. Oh yeah, his name was Domian." Domian, yeah. And there were some over the years, since he's been doing this for like 20 years or so. Over the years, there have been some freaky calls. The most infamous one is the guy who tells the story about how he's buying 100 pounds of minced meat every month. He shapes the minced meat into a woman and then goes ham on it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. That's but actually I've been thinking about doing this. I've been thinking about doing a call-in show kind of thing as a VTuber, because I don't.
You want to recreate the mincemeat?
No, not that. I'm just saying. I've been thinking about funny and creative pieces of content that no VTuber has dabbled with before, and I think that might be fun.
Fun. If it sounds like fun to you, go for it. 100%. Honestly.
Yeah, but the main. The main reason why I didn't want to pursue this is because, obviously, if I do that, I would be liable for what happens on my stream. So I was like, nah. And also the logistics of doing it.
You could do a sub channel or something, right? Or do they? I don't know what the Twitch's policy on
Yeah.
Does it really jeopardize your main channel, or
No.
does
What I'm trying to say is, before this feature that we're using right now was introduced, I was worried about that.
Okay,
But
so
now
you think it's
now it's much more feasible. First of all, this is actually a pretty cool tool for people to like get in there in a really uncomplicated way. Because previously I was thinking about the logistics on how to do that. I would have to make, a separate Discord voice call and then drag people in there and then, blah, blah, blah. It's so much work. It's so stupid. But this is like really easy. And there is literally a big button in like the streaming together panel that tells you, oh, hey, you as a streamer, you are not liable for the things that your guests do. Yeah.
Oh, they actually are that forthright about it. That's incredibly surprising.
Says right here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now time for me to say the N-word. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't.
You're right.
Even though I wouldn't get blocked for it, you wouldn't do it. But you can get banned for it. It says right here, your guests are responsible for their own behavior and not you. Every guest must have a mobile phone verified Twitch account and must follow the community guidelines. So yeah, I could report you right now. Yeah. No, but this is pretty interesting. I'm gonna think about how to use this. So earlier I was like invading streamers, and it's actually
up to 6 people or because it says 2 of 6. I don't know in here. Does it have an option on that? I'm just curious what the limits on this thing are. That's all. Sorry, I kind of interrupted. I don't know if you were saying.
No, I'm actually also curious. I'm clicking on the. Okay. Now it looks like 6 people is the max right now.
Okay.
And I think in theory you could also share your screen if I enable it. There's an option. Oh. Okay. No. Okay. The screen sharing stuff is only between streamers. We can't have viewers share their screens for some reason. Okay. Interesting. All right. Hey, dear cafe guests, have you ever, wanted to come on and have a chat with me? Now's your chance. All you have to do is click that button. Then again, I do have like, Discord watch-alongs like every so often. So talking to me is probably not something that special that people look forward to. So, yeah. It's probably not that anticipated. But I can definitely see the possibilities of this. And people are really blowing this out of proportion on Twitter and stuff, like they always do. Wait, did I close the window? Anon, hello? Oh, I closed the window again. Hold on, Anon, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anon? Hello?
Hello? Sorry, I'm looking at the buttons here. I don't...
Okay, so what happened is I closed the window again for the third time now.
Okay,
I don't know.
I didn't know because I was deep in the menus, so I didn't even notice.
I didn't notice that you were gone as well. I keep closing this window out of reflex. I don't know why. It's like I have to drill it into my head.
It feels like a pop-up.
Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's the UI like style. It's just like, oh no, I don't need this. It's the subconsciously like, all right, get rid of this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, let's see. At least it doesn't like destroy the session. But
yeah, that's true. It doesn't destroy the session, which is nice. But how did they imagine that? Like, okay, so what kind of is annoying me is the whole deal with the browser source. So they intended this to be in a way that we are now sitting in this voice call that like runs through the browser. And then separate from that, you can take the browser source from this voice call, put it. I could put it on my stream, and then I would hear you through the browser source and through this window that we're talking in right now. So
You know what? I think I figured it out.
Okay.
What the entire purpose of this whole thing is, and why they're introducing it. They're wanting to compete with Discord for the whole voice call like sphere, and they want to add they want to basically add it in, and then if it's successful, they want to basically compete with Discord's everything Discord does. Even though Discord doesn't make money, they're losing money with this whole thing.
I mean, so does Twitch. So
yeah, you're right. So
yeah,
but I think that's their angle, is they want to be like capture that
could be.
what I
Wait. I can invite any follower I have, I think.
well, it's just a button at the top that shows up, and I think it's anyone who's passes the like the barrier. I don't know
Yeah, that's true. But I also have a separate invite button where I can
so you
just
can actually do individual.
yeah, I can invite individual people. That's kind of crazy. The hell? So what someone said earlier in chat, you can actually do that. Like if someone is in chat is like talking smack to you, you can be like, all right, I'm putting you on air. Let's settle this with words right here now, right now. You can like yell at them. You can yell at someone for shit posting in your chat. Bro. Imagine the possibilities. Yeah.
We'll settle this in the ring.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, so people have been also like talking about this feature really badly on Twitter, because it gives off the impression that anyone can just come into your stream anytime they want and do whatever they want. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You can request to be on someone's stream, but if they don't have it set up, they can't see anything from the quote-unquote invader. And in the first place, they can also just decline the invasion. It's like it is basically like Dark Souls. You can just decline an invasion anytime you want by not going human. It's that simple.
Whoa. That's
What?
not allowed. Don't tell the Dark Souls community that you can just, turn off PvP. That's crazy.
The evil red man is coming for you, and there's nothing you can do about it,
No, you gotta worry about the naked guy. That's the real menace, is the guy who's
Oh,
oh man.
true.
Naked man with some silly hat on or something.
Yeah, and a level 1 club. Hate it when that happens.
He's the ever-present menace.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I've never really... I actually never ran into troubles with, like, PvP in Dark Souls, because I just never summon. Never. I never summon any NPCs or players, so I just don't deal with that.
I think a lot of people, especially people who are not great at video games, kind of needed to get carried through. They pretty much wanted to play the entire game as a co-op game. So, those are the people that are also the most likely to complain about getting invaded when they have multiplayer mode enabled, basically. So.
Yeah, but then you just beat up the invader. You're outnumbering them.
Yeah, but that's like a skill issue, and I don't know if you're allowed to point that out. You're supposed to win in a 3v1 fight. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's awfully unfair, isn't it? Let me see if I can invite anyone else. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're a very pleasant company. But
I
I
see how it is.
no, you don't know anything about how it is. You're a very pleasant company. I love having you around, talking to you. That's how it is. But I wanna test the limits of this thing. Wait, can I? I wonder if Painkiller is here.
Test the limits.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Oh. Okay. So I sent the invite to someone in chat. Painkiller. Let's see if they're there. I wonder how it looks like on their side. Okay, dude. Imagine you're just lurking in someone's stream with like 3,000 viewers or so, and then suddenly out of nowhere you get a pop-up that the streamer is inviting you to join a voice call, and you're like, huh?
Wait. Could you do moderators also get the power to like accept people in? Because
Oh.
dude, you could like do some trolly nonsense where you have somebody who's like in, you know what I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
doing some like menace stuff.
I don't know. I don't see how mods could
Yeah, I don't know how
do
that would
anything
work.
here.
So I was just curious if they had the power to also do that, because I was just thinking like if they're just like, you know what I mean, throwing people into the pot and then just for like actual insanity streaming.
Hmm. Dude.
My imagination's like going crazy here.
No, you could. Oh yeah, you can do some freaky stuff. Okay, wait. Who's in my chat right now? This is it. No more lurking. Lurking is now.
Yep, you're getting called out.
You're getting called out. I'm dragging you in. Yeah.
I had a friend who, speaking of looking at people in chat, there was a game one of my friends was playing. It was an FPS. It's like in beta or something.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I don't remember the name of it, but he was saying that like they have bots in the game, like just AI controlled, you know, not like people aimbotting, but like actual bot players, but they all have human names, like super, like not even like haha, you know, somebody just made a list and just created a bunch of, you know, like fetching, but they have like real people's names and stuff, streamers and stuff, like even streamers. And anyway, people were in the discussion forum for the game, and I don't know how true it is, but apparently there's a good chance that like the developers just like went into like popular FPS Twitch streams and just basically took the user list.
No way.
Put it in the user list. Yeah.
What?
As the bot names.
That's.
And I'm like, and my friend's like, that's gotta be illegal. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't think it would be, because like you don't own.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. I know.
And like, how would you? I mean, it would be bad PR if it was true, potentially, but like, I think they're completely fine legally, and that sets a weird precedent. Like you literally can't tell who's a real person at that point. I mean, aside from like, I guess you can observe them, you know, and then you could obviously tell like it, because the AI is kind of poorly programmed from what I understand, and it just like beams people, like aimbot beams people, or it just runs around like a retard, kind of like not knowing, you know what I mean, like there's bad pathing and intentionally bad aim and stuff like that, but just randomly it'll just have like pinpoint accuracy where it's like turns the corner and just like freaking 360 no scopes people kind of stuff. So
yeah, what game was that?
Let me look up the name. Hold on. He was it's called Delta Force Hawk Ops.
Okay. Never heard that.
I had never heard of it. I'm I'm admittedly not current on the FPS scene.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, all people care about nowadays in terms of shooters anyways is like CSGO and Apex and Fortnite. Or is there any other shooters I'm missing right now? Oh, well, I guess Overwatch exists, but...
Listen, okay, the entirety of the Overwatch community at this point are people that are, like, self-loathing.
Oh, yeah.
And incredibly cynical, so, like, they know they're playing, like I almost want to say the ship is already like underwater, and then the people are just like, well, yeah, I mean, we're going down with the ship, but you know, it's gonna be a good ride. So.
I almost want to feel sorry for them, but they're really doing it to themselves. So
100% are.
Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. No, again, I know the feeling of, you could just call it a sunk cost fallacy, right? When you put so much time into a game, and the game is just like really, really bad, but you've spent too much time on the game. You gotta keep playing it, no matter what.
Well, I think it's more like those people also like really enjoyed Overwatch 1, and then Overwatch 2 was just such a disaster in every respect that they're just like, they're like, well, there's still like the core game I liked somewhere deep buried under every bad decision they made along the way. Maybe they're still holding up hope that they'll like kind of old school RuneScape it or something and return to the glory days. I'm not sure.
That's some big hope, though.
It really is.
Man, that sucks. I just tried inviting Zaki boys, and apparently you can like decline the invitation. I can't force you to talk to me. Man.
That's what I was thinking. If mods were able to basically like throw people in there.
No, I guess not.
Like against the streamer's will, just to add chaos.
Oh, that would be funny.
Like, I have no idea who this is. Because I think you can copy the link, and so like I think they wouldn't even have to be a viewer of the stream. They could just get thrown in, like from the URL.
I guess that's true, yeah. I mean, in the invite window, I can like enter any name that I want. Is there anyone who doesn't follow me? And who I could invite? Let's see. If I could literally invite any person on Twitch. I could invite Asmongold.
So that was
Wait.
Yeah. So apparently the availability to send invites and all that stuff is an opt-out process.
Yeah.
Or receive invites, and people were complaining about that because they were like, dude, I shouldn't be able to invite these people that you know what I mean, like literally have no business collabing with.
Yeah, that's true.
Luckily, it's probably just something minor on the side that they receive, and they'll probably just ignore it and not even see it. But like,
yeah,
it seems like from at a glance, it sounds like somebody, like Prime getting spammed by bots or something territory where you're just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Please watch my I don't know.
This is people will find a way to abuse this.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, wait. I want to try something out. I just changed my like Twitch language from like German to English. I want to see what happens if I press F5 on this window, if I'm still gonna be in the call or not, Joe. So I might be gone. Just a moment. Okay. I'm still in here, and the language is now in English. Yeah. I can still hear you.
Okay, good. Didn't Sam broadcast? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay.
I think I'm actually gonna make a Twitter post about this. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this window that lets you invite people, and be like, hey, Streamers, guess what? You can invite any viewer you want. Just for the funny. No, but I'll do that later.
I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still salty that I don't have my normal without underscore name because my original screen name for Twitch is tied to Justin TV account.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Really?
and I can never get it back, and it will never go out. Like it's they were supposed to they basically were like, we'll release we'll release them after a few years or something, like
Oh, yeah.
It's never happened.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
never gotten unlocked.
I've been occasionally looking at twitch.tv/feco, FECO.
Yes.
The way I would like my name to be. I've been looking at that account like occasionally, looking for some semblance of activity and hoping that maybe it gets released eventually, but no, it never gets released. Someone is holding my name and I'm never getting it, I guess. But you know what's nice? I think it's nice that Twitch lets you change your name every 6 months, At least. So if you ever get bored of Anon_EDM, you could just go with EDM Anon without underscore.
Nah, I hope to embrace the underscore.
Yeah, that's true. One of these days I'll get Feco.
What flavor of copium are you on?
The Feco flavor. My own brand. The fake copium. I'm a master of copium. I'm the copiumancer. Homebrewed. You can even invite Kim Jong-un. Oh, hell yeah. I want to invite Kim Jong-un. Wait. You know what? I'm inviting Asmongold.
Let's get Bob Ross in here. May he rest in peace. We can get a zombie.
Wait.
He'll teach us about painting.
True.
Is that stream still going? I hope it is.
I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm inviting Bob Ross.
Wait, it doesn't say it's live. Wait, no, it's still going. Wait, no, it says it's not live. Oh no. Bob Ross.
Wait, this bad. Oh, wait! I can invite Donald Trump.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the image? Oh shoot, did I save that? There was that amazing image that was it showed the they had the Twitter thing with the I really hope I saved that. There was a Twitter interview with Trump and Elon Musk, and then it showed like there I found it. I saved it on my phone. Thank goodness. I'm gonna post it in the Fetcord. Hold on.
Okay.
This had me laughing so hard.
Wait.
You just
Wait.
reminded me. So the image somebody made, I was just cracking. It's so good. It's so good. This is how I feel.
Yeah. That's you can pretty much do that now. Kind of. Wait. Okay, wait. I gotta do something like really nasty really quickly. I gotta remove some favorites of friends who I already invited so I can make a funny screenshot. I'm afraid I have to do it. Hold on. Okay, wait. Okay. Now imagine this legendary voice call. Wait.
Certainly one for the ages.
Yep.
Oh my. Oh, this also opens. There's gonna be impersonators. There's
Oh.
100% gonna be impersonators that are gonna show up. Cause chaos. Oh no. You're gonna have people basically stream. Would it be called stream sniping? I don't know what to call it. Like creating impersonator accounts for like like someone's gonna be like, oh yeah, the person's in chat. Let's collab, and then they're just totally different person.
True, but you know, if you are big enough, then you have this big check mark next to your name anyways. So
That's true.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You would
I
have to
know.
be.
Don't discount people's ability to be blind though.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. People are gonna be stupid and fall for it anyways. You're right.
I was gonna say just I guess over in Europe it's probably different, but there's I mean it's just getting worse and worse over in the stateside.
Okay.
With just like scam messages and stuff like that, we're just impersonating everything, like just like and it's mostly old people that fall for it, but like it's just so pervasive because nothing's being done about it. So you get everything from like fake bank messages that are just like follow this URL, and it's like it's yeah.
It's
It's not even close URL. It's just something random, and you're just like, okay, so somebody just basically blind is gonna fall for this.
Yeah. No, I actually get these calls a lot on our fixed telephone. Because you know my dad is like 80 years old, so every single Indian over in Bangladesh has him probably on record, and he now slipped into the spreadsheet for, you know, hey, this person has reached a certain age. Yeah, he's on the list.
And then you stay in their like their ecosystem.
And basically the other day there was like this automated call that they sent that I accepted, and it was a woman saying stuff like, "Oh, hey, did you know that you're entitled to this and that insurance money, blah blah blah. If you are I don't know how it's called in English, but basically there are like different levels of care, of needing care. Like let's say care level 1, care level 2, and you know, the more old and decrepit you are, the higher your care level is, right? And the voice on the telephone was like, "Oh, hey, if you are care level 1, then press the 1 so we can help you get that money that you're entitled to." And I'm like, "You mother..."
Social engineering in the process.
Yeah. You little pieces of... They explicitly target people who are actually, you know, not quite right in their heads too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nasty. So nasty, man. Hate them. What can you do? All right. What gives? Why isn't Donald Trump accepting my invite? Huh? Action already taken? The host or another mod just performed that action? Huh? Okay, I need to figure something out really quickly. Man, I just deleted all my favorites to make a stupid joke. Now I have to add them back. Or else they'll get offended. No. Oh, Anon's gone. Oh, I see. Alright. Yeah, it's like tiered care. Pekka, if you want to listen to communist propaganda, then call me. I'm in class. Okay, hold on. I'm inviting you, Berlitz. I'm actually doing it. Berlitz, Berlitz, Berlitz. Come on. Oh, I changed my Twitch setting and it killed it? Aw. Is there like a way for you to rejoin? Trump can't pick up his ears still. That's a good point, yeah. You're right. I think anyone should be able to just click the button on top of the stream. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, anyone should be able to just join. Anyone who wants. And the great thing is, I'm not liable. That is like the main reason why people on Twitch don't want to talk to their viewers or anyone really. Because they're afraid that someone is gonna be nasty and get them banned. Don't actually call me Baka. You told me to call you. I can't believe it. Berlitz hates me. It's confirmed. Berlitz doesn't even voice call with me in class. He hates me. Damn. This is a really interesting feature, though. Oh, wait, there's a pending invites button. Wait. Oh, Anon's invite is still pending. It says right here. Oh, okay. Not liable seems like one of those things that may not hold up depending on the moderation reviews. I guess that's true, yeah. That is something that could happen. That, you know, if you don't do anything about someone doing something nasty, then yeah, you might just, you know, liability might just start somewhere. Let me see my follow list. Is there anyone interesting that I can try to invade right now? Gotta have that radio 20-second delay. Man, the radio 20-second delay hasn't been a thing for such a long time, I feel like. It's just not something that happens. Wait, did I still have a... Oh, okay. I don't... You know, it's really tempting to just click on the button. But I don't want to be rude. I want to do it to someone who I'm actually well acquainted with. Someone with whom I can joke around, you know? Someone who's not gonna be like, what the hell is this weirdo doing? Ooh, wait. Let's go and... Wait, is this gonna work? Oh, wait, it's... Oh, wait. Hello? Oh, so if you want to rejoin, I have to manually let you in,
Yes.
basically.
Yeah. It basically just sits in the waiting room, kind of pending, I guess.
Oh, that's interesting. Now, what I'm wondering is, can I have a viewer in here and also a streamer at the same time? I want to try that out.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna try.
Choose a webcam. Set up virtual webcam. Choose a webcam. Okay. I'm using Streamlabs. No, I'm using OBS.
I mean, you don't have to be afraid right now of using the webcam. Even if you turn it on right now, the stream.
No, I don't even have a webcam.
Oh, I see. I
don't
see.
have one.
Okay. No, I'm
I'm
just.
trying to see if I can set up OBS as a webcam and then see what happens.
Oh,
I have no
okay.
idea. I really don't know.
Wait, is UCT even there right now? I think UCT is AFK.
I wonder if it'll
What the hell?
Wait, is UCT even there right now?
start virtual. Oh, here, this.
Okay, so
done.
let me just.
Hello, UCT. I can hear you. I can hear you watch my stream.
Listen here. Someone's trying to. I'm like wondering what the fuck's going on, and there's just like.
Knock, knock.
Started to stream.
Open up. Wait.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, this is harassment.
And it's just fucking. Give me a second, guys. This message join.
Hey, hello. Hello, UCT. How's it going?
Wait, do I have Chrome? Wait, do I have Chrome?
It says virtual camera. Choose a webcam.
Don't I have fucking Chrome already?
Oh my god, UCT isn't using Chrome.
That's super annoying.
Isn't that kind of mean? So that basically means Apple users can't use this feature.
Why does it allow me to do this?
No, wait. Apple is also, Chrome is also on Macs. Never mind.
I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm also trying to figure it out, something out right now. So I just invited UCT Suki, who's streaming Dragon Quest right now, and I wanted to see if they would be able to.
Oh, which Dragon Quest?
11.
Actually. Okay. I was playing through which one? Was that the Switch one? Hold on.
It's the one that's also on Steam now.
Yes, that was the one I was playing through. That was the one on Switch, I think.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. I played like halfway. Well, I don't know if it was halfway through. Got to the time. There's like a big time skip that happens. I'm just minor spoilers. There's like a time skip that happens where like I almost want to say you start as like the hero and then you kind of become like the underdog hero. So
Oh.
there you go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ruin more than that, but like anyway, it's a good story.
Hmm.
And I got a bit
Fucking
past
God
that.
damn it.
You kind of have to like save the world again, if you will.
What's my
because-
password again? Settings.
Interesting.
Site settings.
But I wanted to try. There's like a really good randomizer for one of the earlier Dragon Quest games, and like I didn't want to try that out, but
The only Dragon Quest game I ever properly played was the one where everybody's a self-insert and you could make custom characters. So like my initial view of Dragon Quest is kind of skewed towards that because I thought that every Dragon Quest game is like that, but turns out like Dragon Quest games actually have like real story with like real characters and not just like, you know, empty cheats. So that's interesting. Even though I really enjoyed making these like custom characters and making overpowered class combinations, it was kind of cool. I think that was in Dragon Quest 9. Sentinels of the Sky or something. Wait. Okay. Hello? UCT? Oh, UCT, you have to unmute your microphone. You have to let Chrome use your microphone. I can hear you.
Me too. Oh my god, why are you trying to call me for, brother?
I don't know. So I'm trying out this new Twitch feature. Did you know that apparently you can invite any viewer you want into what's basically a Discord voice call, and also any streamer you want? Like you can invite anyone on Twitch.
Why would you want to invite? I'm joking. Why would you want to invite viewers for?
Because it's funny. Yeah, but they're also really
Can you
funny
hear the
and
dog
smart.
noises, by the way?
Yeah, we can hear the dog noises.
Okay, my bad.
It's okay. See? You don't get
Is there like? Can I mute it? I don't even see a way to mute it. Like, I think you're just forced to listen to the dog.
No, you can like press the microphone button at the bottom to like mute yourself.
Click a physical button while I'm in the menu. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are you wanting to invite Trump? Why not? Have you never wanted to talk to Donald Trump? Maybe he would be really funny to talk to. Ever thought about that? Ever thought about the fact that I'm doing things mostly just because I think they would be funny?
True. Fun.
Yeah.
Fun is a thing.
And I mean, why are you focusing on Donald Trump? What about Asmongold and Bob Ross? Imagine if they like accept my invitation to talk, and you know,
True.
that would be funny.
Imagine Bob Ross comes back from the dead.
Yeah, imagine.
And today we're gonna teach you how to paint a alpaca.
Yeah, that would be nice.
There's no mistakes. Just happy accidents.
Yeah.
That's what my parents call me, bro. Happy accidents.
No. No, don't say that. That's sad. Not your childhood trauma, man.
Trauma.
Isn't it
That's
trauma?
my normal name.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my god. How have you been? It's like you haven't seen. Have you been playing Yu-Gi-Oh, or you just like kind of like, fuck it, don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, format shit?
Yeah, more or less. But honestly, the way I see it is, even if the format is really good, it's just kind of boring, because no matter what you do, you always are just out there grinding rank best of ones. It's like not very exciting anymore. It's kind of cool when like there's a new deck, but then you play the new deck for like a week and then get bored again. But I just think they need some new cool alternate mode. And no, I'm not talking about events. Of course I'm doing the events because I love my free gems, but I'm not really excited to play them. I play them because I want the gems. So even though honestly though, the wind and water event is surprisingly funny. Because there's no Ash and there's no Maxi, so I can actually play Magispector and grief people and have them surrender instantly when they see my raccoon. That's kind of funny.
I saw the water and the wind event. I'm like, I can't play dinosaurs because most of those are earth and like lights.
Yeah, that's rough.
I think viably the only full. Oh, actually, no, that's not even true. I think the only four monsters you can realistically play would be Kite, Frostosaurus, Megalo Smasher, and what was the other one I was thinking of? Drill.
That's not a lot of options.
Oh yeah, no, there's not a lot of options. It's like what? It's like it's crazy, but like there's so many Earth dinosaurs. Oh my god, it's almost like they came from the Earth.
Wait. No, that's not true. Dinosaurs came from the water, didn't they?
I mean, didn't we all come from the water?
Yeah, exactly.
So guys, if you're feeling fatherless or motherless, just remember, you always had the ocean.
True. Ocean's always there for you.
Especially the dolphins. The dolphins always want you.
I've heard. I'm not gonna get into dolphins. I've heard some really messed up shit about dolphins.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? They don't hang out in gangs or anything.
It's not like there was a dolphin that fell in love with a human or anything like that, and that always became. I guess that's where furries came from.
Who knows? But I mean, that reminds me to that Simpson episode where it was a Halloween episode, of course, but there was an episode where basically dolphins invaded the land, and because they're so smart, they were just able to do that. That really makes me wonder sometimes, man. Like one of these days, some of these species must evolve to a point where they can do that, right? So I don't know, man.
I mean, if you dolphins are, I mean, crows and corvo, like crows and magpies and stuff like that are fucking, and ravens are really intelligent birds. And you've heard about
Oh
the
yeah,
classic Australian,
you can
like,
teach
grouping.
like crows and ravens and stuff like that to
We had a
collect shiny
had it
objects
when I
and
was
stuff.
living out in Silverdale in Australia. There was we trained a magpie that just like, I think it was like a adolescent or something like that, and we just trained it because we just kept feeding it worms.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
But like dolphins would put, I think it's like dolphins, or it'd be dolphins, apes, or birds that would be like take over the world. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Probably. That reminds me though, there was like a
Genghis Khan of the water.
damn. There was actually a whole TV show where the premise was that all the animals in the world are banding together to like get rid of the humans. That was like really interesting, but I think the show itself was pretty bad, honestly.
Planet of the Apes.
No, it wasn't Planet of the Apes because that's only apes, I'm talking about all the animals banding together. Every single species, like even the ones that usually eat each other, they would like all come together to, gang up on the humans.
Gurren Lagann. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just thinking of a Zack Speak Giants short about a druid that would train animals and have like mounted crossbows on deers, and that's all I'm thinking of at the moment.
Damn.
Oh my god. I mean, I love my dog. I mean, I'm not what you would call a nature guy, or like, I guess you would call like someone who wants to save the planet or anything like that. Like, that's a whole different conversation. But I love animals. I think people who treat animals poorly are scum of the earth. But I want to eat meat as well, so I'm glad to eat a cow. Or something along those lines. Yeah, eat a cow. Eat a chicken.
Oh, it was called Zoo. Damn, it has really bad ratings. Yeah. Oh well.
Super bad ratings.
Yeah.
Super bad ratings.
That's usually how it goes, where they have an interesting premise, but they don't know how to execute it, especially with the writing and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just scary. It's like, the more that you know about shit, the scarier it becomes. Sometimes. Space is scary. I mean, what's out there?
True. Underwater is scary too.
Nothing.
I heard have you heard this is actually a really scary theory. Have you heard the Fermi paradox?
Yeah, I heard about it.
It's a really cool theory that shows us that we are that if we do find other life, we really don't want to find other life on any other planet or encounter aliens because of the Fermi paradox. It's really fucking scary. Because it means, because the Fermi paradox, if people don't know, what it says is basically life has certain barriers, and to overcome those, and for life to progress, you have to overcome said barriers, and that includes natural, man-made, whatever. So the biggest paradox, the biggest hurdle we have to overcome now as the human race is obviously nuclear warfare and disease, whatever. But like, if we find other life, it means it's basically saying that we have that our time has ended, because there's another species out there that is smarter than us, and which means like they could annihilate us. As like another barrier. I think it's called the Fermi paradox. I think it's something else, but I'm pretty sure it's the Fermi paradox. It's very interesting, very scary. That people who think that aliens are real don't realize that how fucked we could be. If aliens were real,
there's another counter to it though, but is that basically like any species like that essentially it's kind of like almost a window of time in which they're actually terrifying, because they would move on to the point where they don't need to like I almost want to say like they'd have to fall in the range of like needing to compete with our resources, and then they get to a point where they kind of move past it, and what we have isn't really valuable to them. They can make,
But
they can make
realistically,
more
what the
than.
realistically, what the Fermi paradox actually says is that like the chance of finding intelligent multicellular life is extremely low.
Yeah.
Like very low.
I guess in that sense though, it's probably a blessing that there is just so much distance, because even if it exists out there, essentially, like, it would take such a long time that it's kind of almost poses no threat, since the okay, sorry about all the dog noises.
See, this is why viewer call-ins are great.
Yeah, I think though, I think the biggest thing that I hate about people talking about aliens is the fact that like we care about, and why I don't like Elon Musk a lot is because it's like, why do you want to go to Mars and escape there when we have so many other fucking issues on Earth? Like, realistically speaking, like humans can barely like each other and accept each other. Why the fuck are we going to Mars?
Yeah.
Fix what we have here.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of
Yep.
there is a lot of glamorizing it from the perspective of trying to essentially unify people through the idea that there's something bigger than ourselves. So we're not. I almost want to say setting aside petty squabbles for something kind of, what I mean, like bigger on the more galactic sphere or something. I kind of understand that mentality, but
I don't.
it's
I just
also
think it's stupid.
idealized. It's also kind of a distraction. So
I think it's stupid. I think it's the dumbest fucking
Yeah.
idea that someone's had is let's go into space when we don't need to colonize it just because we want to escape the issues on Earth. Oh, we're gonna escape to Earth, and that's just like, if we're gonna escape to Mars, oh, we're still gonna have the same fucking issues because there's still gonna be the same fucking human
Yeah.
beings on another planet, and it's just like, eventually what will become is this is what I think, because of how humans kind of work and how idiots kind of work as well, is the fact that like the people from Mars would start warring with the people on Earth because they would have either one side or another would have better privileges or something along those lines, and it'd be like, we want to war against you because fuck you, basically, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, that's why I really like stories about aliens that like arrive on Earth, and some kind of cultural exchange is happening. Like, imagine if if tomorrow aliens would like land on Earth, and we would have to teach them like the entire culture of what Earth is like, and we would learn about them and stuff like that. I find stories like that really fascinating. I really like the idea of some creature or alien from a planet that's like millions of light years away really getting into anime. I like that idea.
Yeah. You know what I think though is the fact that if we do meet aliens, I think the idea is interesting. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's just like really like, if you can travel through space at near light speeds to come see us, I don't think your first thing to ask would be about anime.
No, of course not, of course not. But what,
No, but I
like,
think
realistically,
realistically,
what is it that they could take away from us in terms of technology? If they can do, like, they couldn't take anything from us in terms of technology. That's exactly what I'm saying. There's nothing we could teach them in terms of technology, but we can teach them our culture. We can show them what our creativity has brought up. And
I would have thought that, like, if they are thinking and they can travel, I would have thought they would also have a culture, and they also would have had something like equivalent to anime or something along those lines, or maybe it's like old, or maybe it's like considered like old, sort of like.
yeah, but what if they don't?
That
What if on their
Well,
planet nobody ever had the idea to like make anime, and then they're like coming here and they're like, oh my god.
I think
mean,
that's
they
one
would
of
have some, like,
my favorite
comics or, like,
aspects of isekai
illustrations,
stuff.
right? I think people think that aliens would look like would look well, obviously alien, but like I think honestly, if we met another alien, they probably would look way more human-like than we would think than we would expect. As in, like way more, like very very similar to humans, or at least like I guess the next stage of evolution or whatnot. Since since they have fucking spacefaring travel and whatnot. But I don't know. I think it'd be
Probably.
pretty funny to have aliens.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
anime, and then just have them returning to their ships with body pillows and like anime figures and like
Okay, yeah.
and then like the full series of One Piece they can binge on the way back to their planet.
Okay, but can you
Bunch of
imagine?
weird people.
Can you imagine humans like getting really fetishized by like aliens? They'd be like, oh my god. They're like, oh my god, this is like so exotic and cool. Oh my god, look at them. And then like and then basically planet Earth would become the #1 hub for sex tourism in the galaxy. Can you imagine that?
Actually, I was reading something interesting on the kind of science fiction side, and that is the idea that basically, like, instead of being contacted by like an actual alien race, instead it's basically like robots that get to a level of sentience where they're, you know what I mean, like they have personality and things, and then they're incredibly intrigued by like essentially humanoid erotica because it's like a foreign concept for them, so they get totally like intrigued by it because they're just like, oh my gosh, like
What is
like
this
this is
thing called pegging?
that's what I'm saying. Like every aspect of it is just like the coolest thing to them because it's something they don't.
Wait,
Like,
are we?
it's so
what-
foreign
so
to them.
Basically, what we're saying is that we would want Felix and whatever the fucking what's the fucking race from fucking the blue people from Mass Effect called?
Oh, I found.
Oh,
Yeah, no
what-
clue. I never played Mass Effect.
it's been a long time since I played. Was it
But we get
Fury?
but we get like exotic alien like Star Wars aliens with like handle
The- We come with the
with like two
Asari.
tendrils.
Oh,
The
dude.
Asari and the Trelix. I mean, what is it with? I'm sorry to say, but what is it with fucking science fiction and alien women who have tendrils as headgear?
I mean, why not?
To make it really
I mean, humans technically have tendrils
Right.
as headgear. Couldn't you say that hair is basically just tendrils?
Yeah, but I mean like two good handlebars though. I mean ponytails, but still. This- I like how this conversation has gone from serious to literally like sex tourism for spacefarers.
Yeah, I find that I unironically find that idea of alien of science fiction much more interesting than the like super serious stuff.
This horny. I didn't think you were this.
It's not
sus.
about
I was gonna
horny.
say-
Nah, it's not about
was
that. It's about like culture being really interesting.
Kif,
Twitch goon
Fake Coco,
category.
literally what you've just said to everyone is, I wish Earth was the biggest fucking brothel known to the galaxy.
I mean, yeah. What else could we possibly be known for? Hello? I mean, we're really good at that. That's our like one thing, and maybe we can make that like our specialty. Maybe the aliens aren't really good at that, and they would be like, oh, hey,
that
that's pretty
reminds me
neat.
Have you? It reminds me of a George Carlin skit where he's like, talking about entropy and like the saving the planet, how it's bullshit. But one of my favorite quotes from him is like, how Mother Nature would fuck with the human race. He's like, how would I fuck with the human race? Let's give them a disease and maybe it spreads sexually so they don't have to fornicate. Could you imagine what would happen if that happened and it's just like an alien disease goes around and people are just like, guess we're not. It'd be
Oof.
sorry to say,
Yeah, alien
basically
STD.
like the 1960s, 1980s, and how that's AIDS and whatnot back then, back in the day. It'd be like, fuck the aliens, don't stop giving us diseases.
Damn.
And the aliens are just looking at the humans going, you're the ones who literally advertise this planet to be a cesspool of breeding.
Man. Yeah, alien STD must go hard, honestly.
But what happens if it just what happens if it just makes your PP just a tentacle?
Hmm.
I mean, is that a loss or a win?
I don't know. Depends on who you're asking, I guess.
True.
Anyways,
Chat-
did you know that
chat
anyone can like just join this voice call right now? And there's a button on top of my chat right now, and any viewer could like come in here and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
I don't know why he invited me. He literally invited the most chaotic person known to mankind into his
I
call.
think it was intentional.
I wanted to see
100%
if I could.
intentional.
I wanted to see if I could have viewers and also streamers in here at the same time, and it really does work like that.
I couldn't get my OBS
Wow.
thing to work. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but whatever.
That's amazing. So it sounds like to me that Faye Coco wants to do more collaborations with me. Oh, crazy! I'm joking. I don't know. I actually don't know.
We're
I know
doing
that
a
you
collaboration right
lurk
now,
a lot
aren't
on
we?
my True. I know that you lurk a lot on my streams. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Sure do.
I appreciate. He just lurks in there, sniffing around, looking for like I don't know I don't know, looking for peace and quiet and a bit of chaos in a stream, but you know.
I'm gathering these channel points. One of these days, you're gonna add something you're gonna regret to channel points, and then that's when I strike. I'm gonna be like,
Oh, shit.
300,000 channel points to shave my head? No way, nobody has 300,000 channel
my
points.
God, you would not. I mean, to be fair, I think people who I think you do follow me on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck it's called.
Mhm.
But like, I think you have seen how long my hair can get.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So I've been growing my hair out for like a year. I still need to shave the fucking fringe and the sides of my hair because it's starting to get annoying. But I've been growing my hair for like a year, and for me
There you
to add a
go.
redeem that goes shave that shit, I'd be so devastated.
Well, better make that channel point redeem.
To be fair, I think the channel point redeem would be something along the lines of dismantle dinosaur deck.
Nah, that would be
actually
too evil.
redeemed.
That would be too evil.
Not really, because I just recrafted it all.
Yeah,
Just take me a while.
I see. Who else could I invite?
You can invite. Oh, Fate's not here because Fate's a little bitch that doesn't ever come into anyone's chats.
Me. I could invite him anyways. Did you know that I can invite, Donald Trump?
Bully him into coming in, so we can make fun of him and point and laugh.
He probably is gonna get a notification, but if he's not, online right now, it's probably nothing happening.
I think it's because he's working.
Oh.
But I would like to bully him still. So let me see. At Fate, come into Fate Coco chat on Twitch. You bitch. Okay, there we go. I just tagged him.
Cool. This is such an interesting feature, though. Don't you think so?
It's fun.
And
someone else has sent it to Fate. We can call apparently it's a new feature. Okay. Amazing. So who's your waifu? Cafe Foco.
I'm not telling you.
Tell me your waifu.
No.
I need to judge you.
No.
To be fair, if you told me, I'd probably
Sorry,
wouldn't know who it
Alpaca.
was.
No. I don't tell anyone because they're gonna use this knowledge against me.
For what? What would I use it against you for? You haven't done anything bad to me, so what would I use it for?
I mean, if someone wanted to hurt me. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, someone would tell me their waifu, and I don't like that person very much. What I could do then is I could look for pictures of their waifu in like terrible situations and send them to him. Or I could commission pictures of me doing terrible things to the waifu. So yeah.
And I think if people get really angry about that, they're fucking idiot. If you did that to me, I'd just be like, Nice to know, man. Nice to know you just spent money on this.
It's a risk that I can't take, I'm afraid.
I mean, my IP, my IP, Masquerina, my waifu.
IP Masquerina?
Yep.
Okay.
I think IP Masquerina is the one card I've played since I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Consistently in all my dinosaur decks.
That's fair. But what about the Dino Lady card? The trap deck.
I don't like Dynamorphia.
What?
I would rather have a commission of UCT just stomping on her head.
What?
Honestly.
Okay, that's messed up. What the hell?
I mean, I do not like Dynamorphia. I've played against Dynamorphia with dinosaurs and it fucking sucks. I know this is the worst one. When I was in TCG when Red Reboot was still legal, my friend who also plays dinosaurs and plays Dynamorphia was like, oh, I was like, yes, Red Reboot, bitch. And he goes, Red Reboot from hand. I'm like,
You Red Rebooted? You Red Reboot?
yep. And I was just like,
damn.
I was about to jump over the table and strangle him.
Dude, that's why I could never play. I could never play Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life because one of these days some guy's gonna flip skill drain on me and I'm gonna have to hold back.
It's for me. I stopped playing TCG until the next ban list comes out because for me, what really killed it for me was playing against Sanctifier. Sanctifier actually killed my soul.
Understandable, yeah. Screw that.
Bro, I was playing Master Duel yesterday and I was like, oh, I stopped Voices Voice and they just go Branded Fusion. I'm like I'm just like live on Twitch, just like go jump in front of a car.
Understandable.
I'm just like, I'm done. I can't play. I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For the next week. I can't. I'm so fucked. Sanctifier, Sanjaugen. Ugh. Disgusting.
Man, there's not really a whole lot to look forward to in terms of video games right now. Any games that you're looking forward to?
Honestly, probably games that I'm looking forward to playing would be older games. I want to play Black Ops. I want to play Black Ops 2 again, and I want to play Battlefield 3 again at some point. That'll be pretty fun to do. If the servers are
Black
still up.
Ops. Okay.
I think the final update of Dead Cells is coming out soon, so I will be playing. I'll probably be doing a Dead Cells thing. During a Donathon or something like that, and probably finishing off Dragon Quest 9, 11.
How long have you been playing Dragon Quest 11 now? How long is the game?
I've finished the game. Well, I've always finished the game on the Switch, so I'm replaying it again on stream because on using Steam because I was like, I want to play this game again.
Oh.
I think the first time is 20. Oh, it could not be 20 hours. I think it's more than that. If you fucking wanna.
Yeah.
What's it called? Fucking farm.
Online it says it's 57 hours.
Damn.
Length, which seems high. I think it's more 40 something, but
it's 30 to 40 hours.
Yeah, I would probably say it's around 40 realistically if you're trying to just get through it, But you can easily spend 100 hours trying to 100% with all the little side missions and every little because there's a lot of side character stuff you can do.
I want to play. I want to play co-op Halo with someone, but I don't know who to play it with, so that's pretty sad. Because I played Halo by myself. It's fun, but man, Halo's one of those games I feel like for a first-person shooter that when you're playing through the campaign, you want someone else next to you because it's just way more fun.
True, yeah. I've only ever played one Halo game on like 360 on Xbox 360. I don't even know which one it was, but I just casually played it with a friend in couch co-op.
Reach was Reach or
Oh yeah, it might have been Reach, yeah.
Reach is really good. Reach is probably the only campaign you can play through by yourself and thoroughly enjoy it because the storytelling is so good. That
Hmm.
story is awesome. They did a good job. 343.
I really liked ODST. I mean, I played the first one a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. I mean, I. I remember when Halo was originally going to be a Mac exclusive open world game, and
Oh
then
yeah.
and so ever since then, I still played the first one. I was like, oh, this is really fun actually, but I never would have expected the direction the game took, and it is fine. It is fun. I'm kind of just like after I think Halo 3, I kind of just was like, well, the story they kind of they made a big deal about finishing the story, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of done with the series at this point. And then ODST was kind of a throwback.
Reach was
Reach
the
was
peak, and Reach was
yeah.
the best.
Reach
And
was
then
good
four,
though.
four, I feel like four was good. I think four was good, okay, like in a few
It was
senses
okay.
here and there. But I really wish they kind of kept Cortana like dead, and not be like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
I kind of wish
she's
they
a
just had done its own story. You know what I mean? Like, I almost want to say rather than. I feel like there was a lot of world building, especially with all the books and everything.
yeah.
And
They could have.
they kind of.
That's yeah.
They had so much more they could draw from, and I think that's why I appreciated ODST so much. Is that it ended up trying to do something else in the universe rather than just
Well,
continue the main
I
story,
think
if you will.
I honestly think that having the Master Chief story is still going because it is the Master Chief. But like
Yeah.
I still think that having Cortana as like a as a as a story point during Guardians and bit during Infinity. I think Infinity did it well, where they fully ended that story of Cortana. But I still think it was just like they should have just ended with uh 4, where she sacrifices herself. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a
Yeah.
good ending to
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
arc of
Yeah.
the
Yeah. Yeah.
character. And then
I
they're
was
like,
gonna say
no, she has to be evil. We want money. I'm like, what the? I'm like, bruh.
it's yeah, it always feels so, I don't know, monetarily motivated rather than being for the sake of a good story or gameplay or anything. It's just like
It would be really cool to have a story where Chief uh before the fall of Reach,
mhm.
and also continue the story of you can see the story of Noble Six, where there is a theory that Noble Six is still alive.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Noble Six there's only 2 Spartans that are being labeled hyper lethal. One of those is Noble Six, and the other one is Master Chief. There's theory going around that realistically, because you never see the body of Noble Six, that realistically he could have survived and hid before the glassing of Reach. Cafe Foco is just so quiet. It's just like,
I
damn.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Halo. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm trying to clean up my hard drive right now.
some of the story elements I don't remember as well, so I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
I think I want to play Battlefield 3 again. I want to go back to the Battlefield 3 days. I want to go back to Battlefield 3, bro.
There you go.
Back when first-person shooters were not complicated and shit.
Oh, you know what?
So we're gonna do Supermarket together, Echo? Is that what we're doing here?
Supermarket? What? What's that?
Here, I'll link it. It's a free game. Is that what we're doing? right? It's just open mic night, so we're just gonna throw shit at the wall until something sticks. There you go.
Sure.
There you go. Run
Why don't
a
we just throw shit at the
supermarket
wall?
because you didn't have enough running the bathhouse, so now we have to.
Oh, is that another horror game or what?
No,
I mean it's
Oh.
what do they call it?
Oh, it's one of these slop games. Oh.
It is literal slop.
Yeah.
It's
Slop game.
literally asset store.
Yeah, I can see that.
I spent $100 on the asset store. Let's go.
Hmm.
Games.
Yeah, seems reasonable. Damn it, I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. It's not easy to find good co-op games, honestly. I mean, there has been a rise in co-op games, kind of, like stuff like Lethal Company, which like unexpectedly popped off and stuff, right? But then I don't know. I feel like I'm already out of the loop. I never properly played that game with anyone, but now everybody's like so experienced. So I feel like I got left behind kind of with that game. Kind of a bummer.
It's a social game more than anything. So I don't think it's one of those ones where you need to be good at it.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Hmm.
I think that's how a lot of these things are. Is they're especially. I mean, I definitely think that's more the case for if you try to go and play a lot of those like haunted house style games. The community in a lot of those, there's like two types of players in them. There's like the people who are just there to socialize and are probably not very good at the game, and then you have these hardcore people who have played like thousands of hours, and it's no longer a haunted house to them. It's some
Yeah.
sort of
It's like an arcade game for them. Basically, just getting a high score. Yeah. No, I've seen a lot of like videos of Phasmophobia. I've seen like Phasmophobia experts. So like, oh, I'm gonna do a challenge here where I solo this house and get figure out where the ghost is within like 5 seconds. And like, I'm like, okay, but when I do try to play that game myself, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna shit my pants here. But then, yeah, you do get used
like a
to a
completely
lot of
different
things.
game.
Yeah, no, I actually had that experience like firsthand with Dead by Daylight. Like you start playing Dead by Daylight, and you are like so scared. Like every time you hear the stupid heartbeat stuff, you're like getting super cautious, and you're like, you don't want to get caught, and you're like, you can actually like you can physically feel your blood pressure in real life rising once when you start playing the game. But then when you've played a couple of 100 hours, it's just like becomes really whatever. You just get used to it. And I also had a friend, like not only was I able to experience that myself, I was also able to experience that secondhand when I introduced a friend to the game. And he, of course, first 100 hours they were like super scared, and then the one thing that they can't stand is jump scares. Like they would, oh my god, they would get like so upset about jump scares. And there's like one killer which is only jump scares, the hack. Like you basically walk over her traps, which are like almost invisible, and then a copy of her like shows up, like pops out from the ground and yells at you, and then she can then she can teleport to these copies. And my friend, even though he had already played 100 hours of Dead by Daylight, and he was like he's starting to get pretty good at it, he could not play against the hack, because like anytime he would like walk over the hack trap, he would just alt F4 out of the game, out of reflex. And that was so funny. But eventually he got over that too. Nowadays he doesn't care about that anymore either, but it was really funny to see.
I knew somebody who was like that with arachnophobia stuff in games, where just like no matter how much they would just get used to the game. Like if there was a spider in it, like they would just immediately turn off the game and just could not handle it.
Yeah, there are things like that.
I see a spider, I want to eat it. eat the spider.
Damn.
Nom, 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 nom. I'm Australian.
Well, I mean, in Australia, like the spiders basically run the place, so.
True.
No, not really. I eat them. They're very tasty.
They just jump
very
down the
tasty.
jump. Well, oh right, I forgot. Never mind. It's the drop bears that run the place. The spiders are just
Oh, he knows about
Oh.
the drop bears. Oh, this dude
yeah.
knows everything. Knows
Wait,
everything.
aren't
This
drop
guy-
bears basically koalas?
No, they are koalas.
Oh, I know
they're
about
just
the
super dangerous
was it
koalas.
Oh,
snack?
If a drop bear sees you, you better fucking run.
what the hell?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
if,
yeah.
and if you do run, there's no guarantee you will survive. You will probably die. They'll probably scoop your brains out with its claws and whatnot. It's
Yep.
pretty
Yeah.
terrifying shit, bro. Terrifying shit.
Yeah, they look friendly, but they're terrifying.
I'll give you a bit of advice to chat and everyone. If you ever see a drop bear, what you should do when you go to Australia is you should put Vegemite behind your ears. It will deter them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
It's
you do.
true.
It's pretty- Uh,
How do you feel about that one? Oh, okay.
Do they still have? Okay, I don't know how close to one of the cities you live, but do they still have a lot of like feral cats that just like hang out in the alleyways of the cities, just making an absolute like mess of the place?
You mean right here in Germany?
No,
Oh,
in Australia, because
Oh,
so like God, it must have been okay. It's coming up on 20 years ago now. I used to have a group of Australian people I would talk to a lot,
uh-huh.
and I kid you not, I went on like Skype calls with them,
Uh-huh.
and you could just hear just like a swarm of feral cats just going at it at random. It was insane.
Damn. No, I mean, Tsuki just went AFK, so he couldn't hear your question.
Oh.
Yeah, but around here, it's actually kind of like that. Like, we kind of live in a suburb neighborhood, and there are like different neighbors that have like varying amounts of cats, and every cat has their own territory. And most of the time, they just like do their little rounds and leave each other alone. But sometimes they will collide and go ham at each other. Like sometimes I have like genuine cat fights that I can hear through my window. That's just, I don't know. That's just part of urban life. I think. It is what it is. Most of them are pretty nice though. Most of the time.
Well, the crazy thing about Australia that I know is that basically like the cats down there, they're an invasive species, and
Oh.
considering the environment, like there's so many deadly creatures that are like venomous and everything, because it's basically like an arms race of venom. But somehow, despite all the like terrifying, arms race,
Hmm.
the number one predator that seems to defeat them all is a house cat with fast reflexes. It's like it's I don't even know. It's like you have the expert archery competition, and then someone shows up with like
A gun.
a gun, and it's like the worst flintlock gun, and they just beat everybody, and you just look at them like, how?
Yeah, I guess that's a good comparison. You could say that.
Yeah. Anyway, but oh man.
Like, one of my neighbor's cats is so strange. Every day, this cat will like come to our porch and try to get in. And my dad will be in the living room, and of course my dad loves cats, so he will let the cat in and just roam around our house. And sometimes he will feed the cat, sometimes the cat will eat. Most of the time, the cat seems to be like not hungry. So it really is just for the cat. It must be a territory thing that our house, like part of its territory where it like roams around, right? But the thing is, we are not allowed to touch the cat. As soon as you get close to the cat, it will run away immediately. My dad has tried to pet the cat so many times, but every time, nope, no luck. But then, what happened one time? My neighbor also has a dog, and the dog and the cat basically like grew up together. They're like best friends, right? So One time we had the dog over in our house because we promised the neighbors that we would watch the dog while they were like gone. And obviously the neighbor's cat, did her rounds and also came over then. And as long as the dog is there, the cat becomes like super affectionate and trusting, you know? You like suddenly you're able to like pet the cat and cuddle with it and everything, but only if the dog is close by. It's like so weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard of some interaction like that, but that I guess it's like the cat has like a comfort, you know, what I mean? Like it like calms down.
Yeah, basically. It's like not in like danger mode as long as the dog is there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's got its own like comfort animal or something.
Yeah. It's very adorable, honestly. Oh man.
But no, I haven't kept up with games lately. Realistically, I don't even know. I feel like I try a new game and I'm just like I get so lethargic about it. It's just like
I feel like I was gonna say something more about horror games since you brought up Bathhouse. You know, I finished it yesterday, and I don't know, man. I'm kind of in the mood for more horror games. That game was actually pretty good too. Like not in terms of like scares, but I just kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, I like horror games too. I actually do get scared of them. Hold on. Oh yeah, there was a System Shock remake.
Oh, wasn't that one really bad though?
I don't know. It came out and I didn't hear much about. Actually, no. Apparently, is this the remake?
A remake.
Steam, it's pretty good. I don't
Okay. Yeah, I think I looked at that as well. Yeah, last year. That is so weird. I thought like System Shock is like an all-time classic, and then it gets a remake and nobody talks about it.
Yeah, it didn't have much fanfare, and I'm actually surprised here because, I mean, System Shock 2 is probably my biggest entry point for horror games because I like played it. When did that come out? Yeah, I played it like shortly after it came out, so I was very young. And at the time, graphics were not great, and that game, with it's got very good sound design, like very very good sound design.
New Atlanta.
It absolutely makes the horror element. The graphics at this point, like, did not age the best, and certain gameplay mechanics for sure, but from what I think, the first System Shock, it was less of a horror game and more, yeah, just more of a action adventure game. Trying to think, what's a good horror game? I haven't actually heard of any. I mean, I haven't been keeping up with that element.
I genuinely tried to stream System Shock a few months ago, like the first game. I wanted to start out with the first game, but
the remake or the original, like the non-remake.
System Shock Classic is what it's called on Steam. Is that a remake or? But anyways, no matter what I did, I couldn't get it to show up in OBS. Like I couldn't stream it even if I wanted to.
Oh, this is the original. Not the.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, this is the original. I think.
Okay. Wait, does this work?
The remake doesn't have a title, I guess. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Wait, window capture works. I guess I could play System Shock on stream. Puzzles. You can what? Cyberspace? What the hell is cyberspace? Cyberspace. Damn. Okay. What I really? Oh my god, this is like way too confusing.
What the hell are you playing?
What the hell? Click here for full screen mode, bro. I don't even know what I'm at.
Hell
Okay,
yeah, we're getting to the Kino games.
bro. What the hell is that? Oh, what the? Dude, I
Enjoy yourself.
options, please. Okay, I literally can't play this because the mouse is moving too fast. I can't stand this. Oh my god. Wait, is this like a point and click game? What is this game actually? Bro. Oh my god. Wait, I'm moving.
Sounds like you're having
Wait.
fun, bro.
Why am I moving forward by pressing
So
S?
there is there is actually I think a mod for the game which
Oh my
adds
God.
mouse control, like proper mouse look controls.
Oh my god, dude. What
But
the?
instead of this very, I mean, this was of the era back when, you know, it was common to have, you know, lint collecting in your mouse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and things like you having a trackball on the top to look around and things, you know. I don't know how many old mice you've looked at before, but
No, I've seen these kind of mice before. I know.
yes,
Well, back in school, we used to like take out, you know, in the computer lab, we used to take out the balls out of the mouse and, you know, play around with the ball of the mouse.
Why?
I don't know if you've specifically, let me link you a picture, but I don't know if you've specifically tried to use one of these type of mice.
No, I haven't tried them myself, but I've seen them before. They are like
Yes,
I could never deal with
they're-
them. Like I would always try to. If I had one of these in my hand, I would try to move it around on my desk all the time by accident. I'm like,
they're
and then
pretty bad.
yeah, and then I would realize, oh yeah, wait, I'm using one of these things. Every time it would happen to me every 5 minutes.
This was the era of these types of designs, and it's pretty obvious by the controls of the games that they hadn't quite figured it out yet. So clunky is an understatement, but
Yeah. I just booted up the game. I played for like 2 minutes. I'm already tired of it. I
there is
think
mods,
I'll.
though. If you want to play with the original graphics, there is mods though for that. So
I think
to,
I'll play the remake.
modernize it somewhat.
Is there a sexy mode?
Sexy
Tell me
mode?
there's a
Oh,
sexy mode,
God,
right? There's a
please.
sexy mode, right?
Huh? Whose voice am I hearing?
Mine.
Me.
Oh, who was talking about sexy mode?
Me.
Bringing
Oh,
sexy back.
I see.
Damn straight.
Oh yeah, I finally remember what I was trying to talk about like an hour ago. You were talking about like FPS games, and I remembered, oh man, one of my first PC games that I ever played was actually an FPS game, a shooter called Red Faction. Anyone knows Red
I
Faction?
love Red Faction. I love the
Dude,
destructible environment.
it
of the
was so
original Red Faction.
good. It was so good. It was so much fun to walk around and put these C4 packages on like enemies, and then, you know, watch them panic and run away from.
See,
No.
I really like the PvP in that because you could quite literally dig your way to the enemy base by just exploding the wall repeatedly
Yeah.
until you've
Taking your
like,
way to success.
oh, it's so good.
Yeah. No, I mean, I never tried out the PvP in that game because back then I didn't have internet access.
Oh man.
But that reminds me, have you? I'm sure you've heard of Ace of Spades, right? It was
Yes.
basically Battlefield, but in Minecraft. Dude,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
interesting.
that was so cool. That was also a situation where you could just tunnel your way to the enemy objective and steal it from under their nose. That was so cool.
I played it mostly before it got like it got like bought out or something. And then,
Yeah,
it
by I think Jagex. I think Jagex bought like
yeah,
the.
Jagex bought it,
Mm,
and then I kind of stopped paying attention to it after that. I have no idea what happened under Jagex.
it was pretty bad. It was like nothing like the original. But the original,
Yeah.
oh, the first iteration of it was so good when it was like everybody only had these bolt action rifles and would try to
Yes.
snipe each other from across the map, and then the blue team would always like try to build this giant fort, right? Oh no, oh no, wait, I think green team. I think green team was like the builders, and blue team was like the tunnel rats. And keep in mind, there was like both teams had exactly the same tools and capabilities. There was nothing stopping the blue team from building a fort or the green team from digging. It just sort of established itself in the community that if you're green, you gotta build. If you're blue, you gotta dig. And that was so cool. Like I remember the community posts like making like these parodies of actual war propaganda with like green and blue. It was so cool.
Did you ever play Source Forts, the TF2 mod or
Source Fort?
TF2 mod?
I mean,
It was like deathmatch.
I've played TF2 two forts the map, but no, not Source Forts. I never heard of it.
No, it was basically like capture the flag thing using like the Half-Life 2 deathmatch.
Oh.
And you gotta like place essentially destructible like terrain all around. And yeah.
That is such an underrated idea, honestly.
I
Build.
know it was pretty fun for the time.
Someone should make a Fortnite custom map that is like Ace of Spain. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I think.
But this is the kind of crap it was.
These kids in Fortnite though, they do really make some cool custom maps though. I've kind of explored them a little bit, and Fortnite nowadays with its custom maps really reminds me to the good old days of Warcraft 3 custom maps where people would like try to make really out there ideas for their maps and put them into practice. Kind of like a Wild West. And yeah, the kids nowadays, they get to experience that too now with Fortnite, and I'm genuinely happy for them.
What was that? Do you ever play the Life of a Peasant map in Warcraft 3?
I've seen that map so many times, but I never joined it, I'm afraid. No.
I used to play it now and again. It was God.
It was. I'm sure it was great fun. There was also like these werewolf maps of in Warcraft 3, which was basically just Among Us, bro.
Yep.
That's the original Among Us, honestly.
It really was.
And then there was also there was like one map called Humans vs. Orcs, and in retrospect, it was really stupid. It really was like Dota, with like 3 lanes and like creeps walking down these lanes, and then you would have heroes. But they decided to just put every single hero from Warcraft 3 into the game as they were, like with all their original skills and everything, and raise the level cap to 30. And then that's it. That was the entire game. But the cool thing about that map is you could actually save your hero. You could like at the end of the game, you could get yourself a code which you could enter into the next round of the game when you would make you would open another lobby and start another game, and then at the start of the game you would just have a level 30 hero immediately. I had a whole piece of paper with like different codes for different heroes written down and like fully leveled up.
People kept doing that in StarCraft too.
Really?
Actually.
Damn.
Yeah. It was a big thing. There was a bunch of oh man. Yeah, there was what was the name of the StarCraft 2 had one where there was a lot of really creative stuff people tried to do in StarCraft 2. It's a shame Blizzard tried so hard to kill the modding community, because it could have been the best. It really, I mean,
could have been better.
They did everything in their power to try to kill it off early.
Yeah. Oh my god, Berlit just mentioned X-Hero Siege in chat. Do you remember
Yes,
X-Hero Siege?
Yes,
That
of
was
course.
so good! That was so good! I wish there was an easy way to play that. I don't want to buy Warcraft 3 Reforged.
I think it was remade into StarCraft 2, but
I don't want to
it's
download
Shadow Sage,
StarCraft 2.
but it's probably different, so.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay. Was really nice to chat with you and explore the possibilities of this new Twitch feature.
Yay.
But
Yeah,
I
couldn't
gotta
get the-
go.
I couldn't get the screen stuff working, but whatever. I wanted to test it.
I literally turned it off. I think I turned off that viewers.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I couldn't
think.
even get it to show like not that it didn't even like register as if you know what I mean, like to choose.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like it says select one, but I don't even have the option to select anything, let alone because I think like you turned it off, but I can't even select anything. So
Damn.
whatever.
Damn, as soon as I was about to join, FEC was gonna end. I see how it is. Okay, Berlitz. Alright, I changed my mind. Let's keep going for a little longer then. Come on, Berlitz. Come in. You're not bluffing, aren't you? Yeah, I'm sure you're not bluffing, right?
He's not bluffing. Trust.
Yep, Berlitz is gonna come in here.
Let's go. Bring in the Berlitz. Does it roll out the Berlitz? Because is Berlitz like a fabric?
I don't know. Berlitz kind of sounds like a ball, you know? Roll out Berlitz, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Wait.
Berlitz just is Berlitz, isn't he?
Oh, wait, he actually came in. He's not. Whoa, he wasn't bluffing. He actually came in. That's sick.
When have I ever lied? I have never lied once before in my life.
Wait.
Okay.
Who is
Okay.
that? I don't know who that is.
That's
Who is
Berlitz.
that?
Berlitz.
I don't think that's Berlitz. Doesn't sound like Berlitz to me.
Nah, that's Berlitz. That's OG Berlitz.
Berlitz classic.
Berlitz with a Z.
Need more proof.
Oh yeah.
Need more proof.
I don't know how I could prove it to you. But on my screen says right there it's the one and only Berlitz. Should get verified Berlitz so everyone can see that you're the OG, the original, the one and only.
Yes, I should stream and then get a verified mark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It should be easy, right?
Yeah, should be easy.
Hey, you know what this feature would be perfect for?
What?
Tabletop simulator stuff.
Oh. You know what? That is.
There's. I just realized.
D&D stuff with viewers, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could even throw people in as like the villain. Like you could throw in a villain as just a random person from chat or something, like, or the monsters that show. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, hey
chat.
chat.
Even like the merchant, like you walk into the bar and the barkeeper is, and you just have a guy come in.
Oh.
Like it's that guy. So you don't know what kind of personality it's gonna be. It's just gonna be some guy.
That is such a good idea, yeah. I would love my chat to control the goblins that I'm slaughtering, yeah.
There you go.
That sounds cool.
Get out of my stream.
Yeah. But it's too bad that it's limited to 6 people because, you know, when you're like, yeah, I think you reach the limit pretty quickly with that. That's too bad. Oh well. I'm gonna try to
creative juices going.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep thinking about interesting ways to work with this. I thought it would be much easier to actually get people join this voice chat stuff spontaneously, but I guess most people just don't want to be put in the voice chat with their streamer just like that out of nowhere.
I mean,
Huh.
I think people just think that, you know, they're not cool enough, right?
It's also at least in
They're
Burger
pretty
Land.
shy. I am pretty shy.
Yeah, people are shy.
Oh.
I was studying like communism in class today, so like there's like 100 people like from the age of like 15 to like 40, 50s, Yeah, so and then the teacher is like, and then anyone can come up and say something about themselves. All the students first, and then all the old people. The students are like, yeah, sure, I can do that, but the 40, 50 years guys like, I'm shy, I don't want to talk or something, even though they are literally the boss, like the head of the departments.
Damn. That's rough. Goes to show that you don't need to have charisma to be the head of the department, I guess, which makes sense. Which is fair, you know. If you could like get anywhere in life just with charisma, that would be. Wait, that's actually the case.
Wish I had
No
charisma.
longer a dumb stat.
Mm-hmm. Hi, UCT, did you like manually add my name to your stream title featuring Cafe Feco? Did you do that? Okay, okay.
I don't think it does. I think it just. No, maybe it's just
No, I
a
did
with.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you did it.
Did
You're
it
right.
myself.
You're right.
Yeah, just
Okay.
don't take away from my fucking achievements here.
Damn.
No, I was just wondering if it does it automatically or if okay. No, it's
It'd be pretty fucking cool if it did that.
wait, you can what? Okay, so I'm looking at your stream right now. There's a button that says you can join the stream. What happens if I click on that?
Wait, yeah. If you're already in the stream, how does that work?
Yeah. Okay, so it basically just refreshed the window. Okay, cool. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. We're definitely gonna. Hey, Anon, one chocolate milk for you. Damn,
Thank you.
see in moments like that. I wish it would be more feasible to like have your avatar or something on the screen. So I can give your avatar the chocolate milk. But I guess so far Fugi is superior for that. Oh, but I guess what you could do is you could like add the browsersaurus to the stream and then mute it and then do that. Okay, it's sorry for the viewers. It's probably like I have no idea what I'm talking about, and this is probably way over your head. So I'm gonna shut up about that. I was just thinking aloud. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here.
And one
Yeah, it
water
was
from
great.
Machine
It
Garo.
was fun checking this
Forget
new
that.
feature out.
True, one water from Machine Garo on the go. And yeah, I gotta do some stuff, but maybe I'll be back later. I don't know what I want to do today yet. And then
X-Heroes.
Do
Huh?
commit war crimes.
commit war crimes? Yes?
Yes.
War crimes? Yes or no?
Oh,
War crimes epic or cringe?
War crimes are awesome. What are you talking about?
Okay. All right. With that being said, let's go raid someone. Let's see. I guess what you could also do is you could raid someone and then also knock. No, wait, you can't because you need to be streaming while. Yeah. No, that's not how it works. Let's go say hello to Shui.
They'd have to be doing their own
Yeah.
weird voice together thing. What is it? Is there a name for this? I don't even know.
It's just called Stream Together.
Okay.
Yeah. Or it's
Okay,
called Guest Star. Okay. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
Take care.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
It's just more news to do, and I will wait till.